And we've got our main event in front of us. The long-awaited fight between Mike Tyson and Steve Zowski. Long-awaited, at least for the Long Island area. Everybody's been talking about the young man from the Catskill area. 18 fights so far in his professional career in just 1 year as a pro. He's won them all. He's won them all by knockout. Today he weighed in at a career heaviest, 220.5 pounds. And there's not an ounce of fat in that. It is all muscle. He's 5'11.5". And the man is probably the most talked about young fighter to come along since Sugar Ray Leonard. And the man who'll be fighting tonight out of Broxton, Massachusetts, Steve Zowski, comes into the fight a veteran, a record of 25 wins, 9 losses. 14 of those wins have come by knockout. And Steve Zowski has been in with a lot of the top fighters around today, including Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier. He's also been in with a top African by the name of Benny Canozzi. He's lost his share. He's been stopped, but he's never been off his feet. And now our Star-Spangled Banner.
Don't be pushing me. I got a job to do, son.
I'm not going to push anywhere, guys.
Atta boy.
Too many of these things.
Okay.
I know, guys.
Don't be offended now, because I'm bigger than you.
You're not going to be working too long tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, second round. In the red corner, is Murray Red. He hails from Wisconsin, Rapids, Wisconsin. He weighed in at 210 pounds. His career record is 25 wins, 9 losses, with very easy KO. Here he is, Steve Zowski.
And round number 1 is underway. Out comes Tyson, as he always does, pressing straight forward, doesn't wear a robe into the ring, doesn't wear his socks, just puts on the shoes, the trunks, and the gloves, and he's ready to go to war. He's already shaken Zowski up with the first shot of the fight. and he almost looked disgusted that Zalski looked ready to fall. What a body shot with the left hand by the converted southpaw Mike Tyson, who, unlike many southpaws, can crush you with either hand. His left hook, of course, his best punch, but his right hand right behind that. His jab is just an awesome weapon, but his body punching, he's one of the most awesome body punching heavyweights I've seen in years. 19-year-old Mike Tyson out of the Catskills, New York. Turned professional on March 6, 1985. And here it is just over 1 year later. He is now in his 19th professional fight. Has stopped all his opponents. Steve Zalski, though, promised, he said he wasn't afraid of Mike Tyson, that he'd be out there swinging with Tyson, boxing with Tyson. He has been in there with some real tough opponents. One of them, world cruiserweight champion by the IBF, Leroy Murphy, beat him on a 10-round decision and hit him with his best shots and couldn't take him off his feet. He's also been in there with Scott Frank, Mike Perkins, Benny Knossi, but he's never been in there with Mike Tyson. There's no question Tyson can punch. And his stamina, I think that was tested against Jesse Ferguson back in February of this year up in Albany. He went 6 hard rounds, stopping Ferguson in that 6th round. Tyson just picking his shots now, content to hit Zalski just about anywhere he can. Zalski reddened underneath the left eye. There's about 1 minute remaining here in the opening round. The referee, the veteran Arthur McCann. Solid right hand to the body by Tyson. Tyson looking to measure his man with body shots. Zalski moving, trying to keep Tyson off balance. But the best thing Zalski could do is not stand there and just to get in the center of this 18-foot ring and keep moving. Zalski with a solid right hand off the head of Tyson. Some people still question his ability to take a punch, but so far in his 1 year as a professional, he's never been down, he's never been hurt, he's never been rattled, shaken up. And I've seen him through the Empire Games, the Olympic trials. He obviously, I'd say right now, has as good a chin as any heavyweight in the division now. There's about 15 seconds to go in the opening round, and that's an accomplishment right there for Steve Zalski, who many said would not even survive the first round, although it's not over. And we're heading to the bell. Steve Zalski, who's actually having, I can't believe he's having his fun in there, but he looked up at the round card girl and smiled. After taking a beating in round 1, he somehow found it in himself to smile at the round card girl. That's called a sense of humor. And we're getting set for round number 2. Arthur McCanny says, okay, guys, wait in your corner. There's the bell. And McCanny held up the proceedings for a moment while the round card girl was still stepping down. Tyson comes out, as always, trying to make every shot count. Every one is a grenade. In this building, in 1976, took place the Joe Frazier, George Foreman rematch. The results just about the same as their first fight, with Foreman winning on a TKO. Because he has come to fight. The man some say may be one day put up there with the greats. Mike Tyson. There's about 30 seconds to go in the second round. The first round was all Tyson as he backed up Zalski, but Zalski hung in there just as you see him doing this round. The scoring here in New York, done on a round system. There's no standing 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect, and there's no saving by the bell except in the last round. And it looks like Zalski will get through another one. And I think the crowd is applauding the courage of Steve Zalski as much as they're applauding the efforts of Mike Tyson. And now the crowd roaring even more, and it's not for Tyson, it's not for Zalski. It's for lovely Julie in red. Mike Tyson may have 18 knockouts, but lovely Julie is a knockout herself. There's a solid right uppercut, and I don't know what's keeping Steve Zalski on his feet. He said he was most proud of the fact that he's never been off his feet before, and now he's switching for a moment to the southpaw stance and tries to rock 2 right hooks off Tyson's head. With about 10 seconds to go, and there is a solid shot. If Zalski stayed up after that one, I don't know. Doesn't look like he'll beat the count. The count is 8, 9, 10, and this one's over. Arthur McKenney says you did not beat the count, and indeed he did not. A third-round knockout, not TKO, but third-round knockout for Mike Tyson, who ups his record to 19-0 with 19 knockouts, more than a sparring session tonight, but not much more. As Steve Zalski just tried, and Tyson knew it, respected him, and tried not to hurt him, and finally took him out of there. It was more an accumulation of punches, but then that final blow